Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we're going to be doing my knockoff of a McRib. I did a rib sandwich, a pork rib sandwich a while back, but it was made from a fresh rack of ribs. And then what I did is I cut the ribs, the rack of ribs, after I cooked them. I cut the bone and took the bone out and made a sandwich. Well, it was really funny because McRib comes back only so often, and I never can get there when it's here. It's like we're somewhere, we're not eating out that week for some reason, we're busy at work or something. So make a long story short, I challenged myself to go to the frozen section and try and find something, and I found something. I've made this several times before for us at home here. This is $2.87 a box, and this is what you get, is 6. But I didn't know my own strength today, so I ripped it apart when I was cleaning the barbecue sauce off. I have tried this. This is delicious, but I do not like the barbecue sauce. So I'm going to take the barbecue sauce away, and I'm going to make 2 packs. There's 6 ribs that come in there, but I want to be able to put 2 ribs on 3 sandwiches, so I need 2 packets. So I didn't want to take the time to do it on camera. So what I'm going to do is afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and clean these up real fast. I just wanted to show you how they look this way. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to get off. Probably because I don't want to touch the barbecue sauce. You guys know me, I'm super picky. But that's how they look. If you like the barbecue sauce, use this barbecue sauce. Like my husband didn't mind the barbecue sauce, but I did not like it. Not at all. But I'll tell you something, this McRib is going to be a little bit more textured like the McDonald's McRibs. And I have to throw it out there because there's nothing. McDonald's has the best French fries. They have the best rib sandwiches. And this looks just like the rib sandwich at McDonald's. I even kind of read up on the ingredients, how they make it, because I was like, how do they do this? Like I said, I made one, and I ended up doing a pork back, small, trimmed pork ribs, but I ended up having to cut the bone out, and this mimics the bone and everything. But this texture is very much like the McRib sandwich. Nothing as good as McDonald's McRib sandwich, in my opinion, but darn, when you get pretty close to something that you like, I say go with it. The texture is really close as well, too. I've never tasted anything that close in texture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these out. My oven's heating at 400 degrees. Very rare I eat stuff like this because I'm more of always have food, and I'm really like beef, pork, chicken. So I'm probably what a carnivore is, So I have, always meats cooked in my freezer. But I wanted something to really mimic, but I didn't want to do 3.5 hours doing ribs. And when I found this, because I was doing a little challenge in my own head, I was doing a guy's grocery game. He made all the chefs go to the frozen section, and their main entree was going to be frozen from the freezer section, and there was no meat. It was all like TV dinners, things like that. So I said, I'm going to do this, and this is what I came up with, my nice creation here. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to pour some barbecue sauce on it because this is the kind I like. Use whatever kind you like because it'll make the sandwich much more enjoyable. That's what I always say. And I'm going to put on a little heavy because I want to really lather it in there. And then I'm going to bake it on 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. But I want this little piece of meat to be nice and crispy. But I just want to show you how I'm going to set this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other one, but I wanted you to see that I actually took it from the package, and this is how I'm doing my knockoff McRib sandwich. Texture is going to be great. Now, like I said, use your barbecue sauce you like, because everything is your taste. Sometimes I can go to places and I don't like their barbecue sauce, so the barbecue is not that good. It's okay, don't get me wrong, meat's great, everything's great. That's why I say always use yours, even though you see me using mine. Remember, that's me and my family's taste. It may not be your taste. So that's why I always want everybody to use their own. So basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to stick this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to do this one when I'm off camera. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the other side with barbecue sauce too, because I want it to be nice and barbecue-y. So now what I'm going to do is, off camera, I am going to cut up my onion. Okay, so it's my knockoff version. I'm going to cut my onion really small because my family likes their onions diced real small, not so big like McDonald's does it. On the McRib sandwich, they like them more like when you buy the cheeseburger and they're diced finer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably put 4 to 5 pickles on each bun. And I'm just showing you this so that I can go do that prep work. Not on camera, but you get the whole gist of it. When I check the McRib, I will come back and show you. I was trying to find buns that had the little sesame seeds, because I do actually like the sesame seeds better than not. And but I could not find them here in town. Sometimes we do not get a shipment, especially if the weather's not the best. So I'm just going to use butter on my sandwich with a little bit of parmesan. But I'll come back, I'll butter 2 and leave 1 and show you guys, and then I'll get them warming. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so everything is done. I already had 2 of my rolls cooking. I just want to show you how I do them. Super easy, just some butter. Now I'm going to take the parmesan, and I'm just going to put it down on my bread. Oh man. And I put a generous amount here, because then what I'm going to do is take the other side of the bread, squish it on, upside down, sticking like crazy, rub it just like that. We're going to flip these over. This is how I like my buns. My buns have to be nice and crispy. I want that. And the dark on this bun, all that is the Parmesan. It is not burned at all. It is absolutely perfect because you want that crunch. You don't want everything to be one dimension, soggy. But you want the bread to be super soft. Look at how soft that bread is. I can make indents on that bread right now. So I'm just going to put this back like this because I'm going to get our beautiful ribs out of the oven. Here we go. Okay, so I did something on purpose. I went ahead and because I took and I rinsed my rib off because I do not like this barbecue sauce. I put a whole bunch of barbecue sauce on the bottom. And I did it for almost 30 minutes. Actually, it's for 30 minutes. What I did is that for 15 minutes, I left my ribs on the bottom. This is why I've got this char-looking stuff. That's the barbecue sauce on the bottom. Then what I did is I took them and I put them on just a little rack so I could lift them up so I could keep barbecue sauce in them. And then not only that, make that texture just a little bit more crispy than if it were in this juice. These would be totally soft. These have just a little bit of give to them, which that's the texture that I like. That's the one I feel McDonald's gives us, is that texture. So this recipe is such an easy recipe. It's a fun recipe. It's a cool recipe. This is something I'm always challenging myself to, things that I can do different, things I can do better. Look at this bun once again, super soft, delicious. I have this one on low because like I said, I am going to make 3 sandwiches today. So this one's going to be technically for one of my guys here. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit higher so they can eat too. I'll take this one off, let it cool. And you can actually just take your buns off and let them sit, no problem. as you assemble sandwiches. You can let them sit so they don't burn. I'm going to check these. This is how they're looking. Absolutely gorgeous. It's what they should be doing. That's what I want them to do. Okay, so now we're going to assemble. Super easy peasy. I'm going to go ahead, and there's my bottom bun. I am going to put my pickles down. Wasn't sure if I needed 4 or 5. I'm only going to do 4. That's all I'm going to do. And then what I'm going to do is I wanted to put 2 ribs on each sandwich. I want it to be a nice sandwich. This would be technically for our dinner or for lunch, or something like that. Another good thing too is if you buy the little Hawaiian buns, this is so cool. This is a nice little easy hors d'oeuvre, especially if you're not into cooking. I'm into cooking, so I like taking hours and hours and hours of cooking, but boy, it sure takes a lot of work. Work morning comes real fast on Monday morning, so you have to get going with it. Okay, this is how this goes. And then what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to eat a sandwich too, I am not, well, I guess I could assemble mine real fast. But I'm not going to take a bite of my sandwich because we're going to sit down and have lunch. And what I'm going to do is, the reason I say that is because I have enough for 3 sandwiches. Okay, looking good. Get it moving around. Make sure you're not burning nothing. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to take a piece of the meat because that's the most important thing. We know the buns taste fantastic. We all buy these kind of San Francisco rolls at one point in time. Tried to find stadium rolls, ones with the little seats, could not find it. But all I did was put some onion on there. And that's it. So basically, this is how the sandwich looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. But I want to show you how it looks. And then I'm going to take a piece of McRib that I made. This is my portion. So easy, you can cut it just like that. I'm going to take a bite of this. Pretty good. This is a cute plant on a McRib, in my personal opinion. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe. This was having fun with something that was already cooked. And I made it my way. So, like I said, if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day, everyone.